Okay, so I want to talk about something that's putting me in a lot of distress right now. So let me just describe what I'm feeling. So recently I was scrolling through the App Store and I found this app that essentially is able to connect you as a creator with brands and potentially give you some brand deals. So I decided, hey, let me test out this app for myself and see if I can potentially get myself a brand deal. So I download the app and I register, and it now says select your country. So I live in Nigeria and I selected Nigeria, and it now said, unfortunately, this country is not available for our service, that you should wait and everything until it's available. And this type of thing just made me feel really, really bad. So I found another app that offers the same thing essentially, and I register on it and it asks me, where do you live? So I put in Nigeria and it says, unfortunately, your country is not available. Now, this type of thing just made me really, really sad. Like, because a lot of creators struggle with this that I'm talking about. Like, a lot of people, in fact, like, because you live in Nigeria, you can't access a lot of these services. And even when you reach out to brands, some brands will reject you because you're a Nigerian. Like, it's not because like you did anything wrong, just because you're a Nigerian. And it's really, really painful. Like, whenever I see my fellow creators losing opportunity just because they're Nigerians, that type of thing hits very hard. Like, whenever I see that thing happen, I really used to like cry. I used to break down because I can't stand it. Now, this video here is gonna suggest ways that can actually help us as Nigerian creators, like what brands should be doing if they actually want to work with Nigerian creators. Like, these are things that I would suggest that they do to make it much easier to work with us. Now, the first thing I'm going to suggest is obviously is to more digital brands should actually look at Nigerians, because now with a digital brand, think about it. You do not need to have any physical product or whatever for it as a digital brand. You just need your phone or laptop. You don't need anything else. So it makes it much easier. You don't need to get any physical product at all. And brands should actually use this approach more because it's much easier, because we can download their apps or their websites or whatever. And that's what I think that brands should actually be looking into more. The second thing that brands should be looking into is this. So now, not every Nigerian is a scammer. There are people who are hardworking, who are legit, who are good people. The problem is just that, there are lots of scammers here that just give a bad name. There are people that are just idiots that I don't want to talk about scammers because I would get super angry if I talk about scammers. But still, any Nigerian that reaches out to you as a brand, please screen this person well and make sure that you can verify whether or not this person is credible. Screen these people. It's not everybody say, oh, this person is Nigerian, we don't want to work with you. No. Screen these people, check their history, check this, check that on them. That's how you can know, okay, we want to work with you. That's one thing that I would advise you brands to do. Now, the third thing I advise brands to do is this. So, if you want to send physical products to us Nigerians, use freight companies. Like, there are lots of freight companies that operate in the US that ship to Nigeria, like Hiroshi, Share Shop Ship, Fly My Mall, and so on. Work with these companies to ship things to Nigeria. And one thing that annoys me with all of these companies is the fact that a lot of the Chinese ones, specifically the Chinese ones, those Chinese ones, they will have their products on sites like Temu and AliExpress. But then when it comes to them to ship stuff to Nigerians, they won't want to do it, even though their products are there. They're directly selling it there. Use these platforms and ship stuff to us. That's my advice. Like, it will be so much cheaper for you because you're using AliExpress, a big company, or Temu or Shein or whatever. It is much cheaper to do that. Do you get what I mean? And finally, let's talk about payments. So now when it comes to payment, as I said, like we don't have things like PayPal, Cash App, and everything readily available. So here's my advice for brands: make use of crypto payments, because crypto payments are much easier. Like 30% of Nigerians are into crypto, so the crypto market is very huge in this part of the world. I think we're second after the US when it comes to trading crypto. Literally, offer crypto payments. Secondly, make use of freelance platforms to pay us. So, we have Fiverr, we have Upwork, all those platforms. Make use of that to pay us as Nigerians, because it's much easier. You can even use something like Contra. Contra is a commission free freelance platform where now that they don't take commission, like unlike Fiverr and Upwork that take 10 to 20%, or if you're a top seller, I think like 5% or something. But still, like, you brand should actually use these platforms to pay us, because it's much easier for us to receive the money. Additionally, you could also use remittance platforms like World Remit, Boss Money, Tap Tap Send, all those type of apps. You can use those to pay us as Nigerians. So this is my take on this topic. So what do you think? Leave your thoughts in the comments below, like and subscribe, and I hope I see you guys next time. Goodbye.